Hey, Wes, what's up?
What's up, man? I wanted to wish y'all Happy Shoes Day.
Oh, that's right. It's Shoes Day.
It is indeed Shoes Day, according to what? The big G what is that? G-Rock?
I forgot
what?
their names already.
E-Rock? What?
I don't know.
No fucking clue, man.
I can't hear you. They're mumbling behind
the G-Rock radio,
glass.
right? Lindsay and Lambert.
Yeah.
G-Rock radio.
G-Rock Radio does Shoes Day.
Happy Shoes Day.
And they give away $100 worth of shoes on Shoes Day, which sounds
like one
Tuesday.
pair?
Yeah, I know. How much?
You fucking stride right.
You get?
Don't they have
Payless?
Some canvas wingtips that you can washable.
Don't they have like a Purse Thursday?
That's Thursday. Opie, it's not Purse Thursday.
What is it
it's
again?
just called Purse Day. Because it sounds like
Thursday.
Thursday.
Jimmy wanted to make Monday Cunt Day.
Hold on. Now we're mixing up all our morning shows. G-Rock Radio is the couple, Brian and Jen, that were sleeping on the bed.
Yeah, I thought one of their features for the station itself is Shoes Day.
No, that was the other wacky morning show.
It is?
Yes. That was the
Jeez.
Lindsay and Lampert, or Lampert and Lindsay, or...
Oh, right, the one that did the kitten in the basket
The Kitten in
gag.
the Basket, yes.
No,
Yes.
When you
our
know
mistake.
You got to bump up the comedy when you have Shoes Day.
Shoes Day.
This will get them.
You
And
think?
you know they're like, Happy Shoes Day! Happy Shoes Day, everybody. Let me tell you a little bit about Shoes Day. We're going to be giving away free shoes.
I don't want to work. I just want to walk on my shoes all day.
All Shoes Day.
You know what that means, people?
Right, I'm sure they have all these wacky dumb...
We're giving away another pair of flip-flops top of the hour.
When you hear the phrase that pays... the phrase that pays. The PD that came up with that one needs the Charlie Rocket method of suicide. Get out in the field and slit your throat.
And we know these radio guys, they do these dumb things like this, and then they sit in their office waiting for the big phone to ring for their big shot at New York City radio.
New York City calling.
We have to be getting a call. We're doing
I'm finally getting out of the Quad Cities.
We're doing the what? The
phrase that pays.
Yeah, and now they're in their office. I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. Nothing happens. Let's say hi to Mike in New Orleans. Mike, what's going on?
Oh, man, here in New Orleans, we got some wacky days. We have No Underwear Wednesdays, and then tomorrow will be Thong Thursday.
Thong Thursday.
And Free Beer Friday follows that one.
I smell the beginning of a bit. See how this bit is just kind of developing in front of our eyes?
Coagulate.
That's the beauty of the Opie Anthony show. I think we came up with the best one ever. Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yeah. I mean, how do you go wrong with the middle of the week, girls showing you their tits?
No Underwear Tuesday. I mean, who gets to actually see that?
It's a little wordy, and yeah, who's going to see it?
Who's going to see that?
You can do it.
Secretary under the desk, maybe.
We got it.
Pussy out the window.
Hold your pussy out the window.
Cruise control.
Pussy kisses.
Pussy out the window Mondays.
That's a driving hazard, if you ask me.
Well, we'll see if others call in with their wacky morning show and what they call days of the week.
Right.
There's the famous 2 for Tuesday.
2 for Tuesday is a staple here in New York, isn't it?
And is there any others? Purse Day.
3 for Thursday.
Shoes Day.
Do they do a 3 for Thursday in places?
They do a 3 for Thursday.
A 3-fer.
Isn't that great when the first song of a 3-fer comes on and it's a band you hate?
Yeah. 38 special, 3-fer coming up.
Wham! You're so gone from that station for such a long period of time.
Because now you know, yeah, you got to hear.
You're just stuck there.
All right, there's 20 minutes. I got to go somewhere else.
I've done that where I've put the Q104 station here in New York. They do classic rock. And it's a song, you know, something I hate, of course, and I'll use the example, Bruce, you know, and he's the end of his song, so you know the end's coming up, it fades out, and I'm like, oh, cool, Bruce is done.
Yeah.
Maybe something good will come on. And then it's just like, well, I took my Chevy to the... Oh, no. And then you realize, oh, it's fucking Tuesday. Another 18 minutes of this ass fuck.
I did 4 plays. Back in my...
Foreplay?
My rock radio days.
There isn't even a reason for a foreplay.
That was one of those fine weekend promotions. And it was always, the fourth cut is always live on a 4-play weekend. And then you hear like live Zeppelin or something. It was the worst.
That's great. That must have taken forever with like Leonard Skinner.
I was going to say, you get into some Leonard Skinner and you do Freebird Live.
Or Allman Brothers.
Right, I'll see you Monday,
foreplay from the Allmans, and the last one's live, and it's in memory of Elizabeth Reed or something. It just goes on for fucking
It's got
45
the drum
minutes.
solo.
Yeah, drum solo included. The guitar jam.
Butch Trucks going crazy on that one.
That's pretty much the jock just either really has to take a dump or he's got some scab listener coming down and do some fucking.
By the way, we're forgetting a very obvious one right now. It is Rocktober.
Rocktober.
It is
That's
Rocktober.
a whole month of enjoyment right there. Because,
Rocktober, everybody. All right, let's say hi to Eric in New Jersey. Eric.
Hey, Owen Egg.
What's
Happy birthday, Bill.
Thank you.
How about Molest a Minor Monday?
Oof. Molest a Minor Monday. Today we're looking for the real ones because the real ones are worse than anything we could come up with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say hi to Joe in Jersey. Joe, what's up?
Yo, this is Hot 97. It's Free Sunday. Punching out.
What's Sucker Free Sunday?
No bad rappers.
Oh, really?
93.3
Sucker free.
in Philly, I guess, has a Hawaiian shirt Friday. So I guess, you wear your Hawaiian shirt.
And
Because you're getting crazy.
That's just crazy, yeah.
The weekend's coming.
It's, you're going to work and you're supposed to wear maybe a suit or at least be casual, but look good still. If you're wearing that Hawaiian shirt, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You've blown off all the rules. You listen to that station and go, yeah, I'm going to be wild like
obvious.
them.
You're dressing like Robin Williams. You got to be wacky.
Look, I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt. What? Oh, he's so hysterical. Everything he says. That stream of consciousness. He's so quick.
He's with his 58 water bottles from his last special. He just dumped them all over him and drowned them.
Big Sasquatch hair growing off every inch of him. Sweating like a pig.
I know. He's taking hair plugs off his chest.
Oh, yeah, this is a great one. Patrick in Illinois. Patrick!
Yeah.
What's
That's
up?
when we got, was it mandatory Metallica Mondays?
Yeah, mandatory Metallica.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
Like, that's a little frightening because it's mandatory.
I actually had to
You
do
gotta
some
be there.
mandatory Metallica when I was working in Buffalo.
How did you play it? Like the bosses didn't want to hear it because it was too loud?
Nah, man, it was all about, we were the rebel rock station in Buffalo, so of course we had to do mandatory Metallica every night at 8 o'clock. 3 in a row for Metallica. It was
3 in
better
a
than
row.
getting the lead out.
Yeah,
That was-
somebody's also mentioning to get the lead out.
Get the lead out was a staple in rock radio for many years. I'm sure there's stations still doing it out there.
They always played Misty Mountain Hop. You wanted to kill yourself.
All right, so we were trying to show that we are cooler than the station that was doing Get the Lead Out, so we had mandatory Metallica.
I used
What
to
is
love
the,
Led Zeppelin until I listened to the radio.
Yeah, it just
Classic
get
rock just burned the shit
burned out
of
every one of their
every one of
songs.
their songs.
Except for the ones that like really stink. The ones Zeppelin songs that
Boogie
just
with Stew.
no one's
Hot dog.
that no one ever listens to anyway. But every single Led Zeppelin song. I mean, can you actually sit there, doom, 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 and go, ooh, and turn it up? No. Gone. I am off the station.
Just shows you that program directors just never took chances whatsoever, especially with Zeppelin. Zeppelin's catalog, you could play almost any song on the radio and it would be cool, but
Yeah.
they still only played like 10.
That
They
was
only
it.
played like
and
10.
they still do, and you don't want to hear them now. That's it.
Let's say hi to Matt in Virginia. Matt!
Good morning, boys.
Morning, Matt.
Down here in Virginia, the little top 40 station on St. Patrick's Day makes it St. Panties Day. And
Because it's girls' underwear.
St. Panty's
Yeah.
Day. That's cute.
It sucks.
Exactly.
What is the one with the traffic? Oh, the traffic jam. They do the 5 o'clock traffic jam
Yeah,
or
because
something.
you're stuck in traffic.
It's
so
the
you
traffic jam you're in.
So you need a long jam of music.
And they're going to jam out some music.
I remember a bad one when I was working up in Massachusetts. They used to have some local strip club would advertise on this radio station, and it was on Friday. It was Legs and Eggs. You were supposed to go to a strip club for
Yeah.
breakfast, and the funniest thing was they used to whisper the commercial, like your wife might be sitting next to you.
Oh,
as you
is
listen
that
to the
why the
radio.
whisper? That
Like,
makes sense.
Hey guys, come down. It's Legs and Eggs Day down at fucking the Dirty Snatch. Who the fuck would ever eat at a strip club?
Ever.
Yeah, you got to drink alcohol because it's kind of like
yeah, at least there's alcohol in
there's
it.
alcohol and kind of making it sterile, but
cleans up all the germs there.
We used to go to the strip clubs on Long Island all the time when I was working for a living, and anytime the stripper, and this was back in the good old days where for $1, you know, she's coming up to you and just grinding in front of you on the bar, and it costs you $1, you know, but you'd have to like. You didn't want to insult her, really, but as she came over, you slowly took your beer off the bar and started drinking it and held it in your hand because I didn't want her standing over my beer for fear of what was falling in it. And then it would be, you know, like happy hour or something. They'd bring in the big heroes, the big
that's right.
5-foot or 8-foot hero, put it down, and all these guys would be like, hey, the food's here. You going to grab some? And I would sit and look and go, no, I'm not grabbing food here.
I won't even eat at Hooters. It's just the whole thing. It's just like, I want the focus to be the food.
The food, not the broads.
The whores, yeah.
The hewers.
He was.
Hey, you want me to grab you a sandwich? No, shut up. I don't want a sandwich.
Big nasty twat in your face. You guys want to get potato
skins?
Yes.
What do you got? They got some great potato salad over there. It's the
mozzarella sticks. Anybody?
The German potato salad. They leave the skins on.
I'll eat after I get out of this joint. Thank you very much.
No food. I like how you described the specials to me, but no.
Right. Let's say hi to Ram in Toronto. Ram, what's up?
Morning, boys.
XM Canada coming soon.
I'm waiting for it. There is a game they used to play up here called What's That in Your Mouth?
What's that in your mouth?
And it was basically, it would be like a food, and you have to like try and guess what food it was. It's like, you're thinking cocks, and, you know, who's that in your mouth is how we used to rename it. Who's that in your mouth?
And I bet you there was a lot of double entendre going on.
Oh, yeah.
Not in that station.
Because I'm sure you had the whole, that was part of the show, like eating a banana.
There's another one they used to do was phone booth theater. You have to run around a phone booth around the city and read a script, and it was gay. And
that's an old hack radio bit. A lot of stations have done that one. A lot.
All right. Punch out, boys.
All right, thank you, sir.
Are there any stations that really do celebrate September with Zeppelin?
Are you kidding me?
September. Someone's instant feedbacking me and saying yes.
Let's say hi
to a whole month of songs you've heard at least 2,000 times each.
There's no way you want to hear that shit again.
Let's say hi to Walter the trucker. Walter.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Hey, look, I got 3 fast things. Thursday, 9 o'clock to do Jones for the Stones, and then Breakfast with the Beatles on Sunday morning.
What was it Sunday morning?
Breakfast with the Beatles.
Breakfast with the Beatles.
Breakfast with the Beatles. That's a big one, too.
Punch it out. Have a good day, man.
All right. Well, they play like a hour of Beatles music as you're reading the paper and having coffee.
That's the one.
Tom in Dallas, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, here in Dallas, the classic rock station Bo and Jim has Weird Ass Wednesday, where they read tabloid stories, and the Disco Friday Freakazoid, which their sports guy puts on a featherboa and dances to a disco tune, and the callers have to guess which tune it is for them to stop it. And also, didn't Rich Voss come up with Thursday?
All right.
Anyway, punch it out.
Thanks, Tom. Anthony, we found a station that's doing September 94.1 KRKX.
There really is a September?
And the website says, another year of September has drawn to a close, and a few lucky listeners walked away with a September T-shirt.
That's it?
They only gave out a few?
What is September? Like, obviously they can't just play Led Zeppelin the entire month.
If you were one of those select few, email or send us a picture of you in your shirt, and we'll make you famous. Click
September.
Read More for the address to send your photos, and for the latest addition to the group. Holy crap, where is that? Billings? Montana?
Wow.
Oof. They only had a few shirts to give away, though. I'm sure they can't commit to September, so it's probably like a block or maybe one Zeppelin song an hour or something. You know, with a lot of production around that one song. September.
Thunder and shit.
Thunder and, yeah, exactly. Lightning bolts.
So, did you ever listen to Side 4 of Physical Graffiti? It's like the last half of it. They were like at like a cookout. It was like it's like a plane flying over, and they just, nah, leave it, yeah. They're like fucking hammered. They just, John Paul Jones is playing like a ukulele. Yeah, it sounds good. Hey, baby. It's
horrible.
But those guys were just beyond cool. They could get away with all that shit.
Oh, they're this shit. It's just,
it's
just anything you hear it 9,000 times.
All right. Let's say hi to Tim. Tim, what's going on?
Nothing. What's going on?
Hey.
Anthony, Bill, Spuds.
Hey.
Here in Buffalo, we got one that'll do their 420 request, man. You want to hear some Bob Marley?
The 420 songs?
Yeah, you know, a little Cypress Hill, maybe some Fish.
Yeah, that's some band that has something to do with pot. Every day at 420.
Really?
Watch it out, boys.
That's
right, man.
cool, man.
Well, then some jocks get really brave and they do the 420 hit where they have they have the stoner calling at 420. Like,
right.
Hey, dude, you want it?
And they play the bong hit sound.
Right.
Yeah.
But they take live hits. But I'm sure with the FCC and all, I'm sure they're now fake hits.
Yeah, recorded
Bong sounds and stuff. But it was the 420 hit every day.
That's great stuff.
Let's go to Jason in Philly. Jason, what's up?
Yo, man, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, listen, the one in Philly at 5 o'clock is the 5 o'clock attitude adjustment.
What's that about?
You call up, you had a shitty day of work or whatever, you call up and you request a song because it make you feel better. Punch me out, boys.
All right, thank you. By the way, Mandatory Metallica is alive and well on 94.1 WYSP.
Any one of these cliche things that radio does can be found. We goof about them, but their station's doing them all over the place.
All over the country. Mm-hmm. Here's the September highlights. Is this what it is?
September, dude.
We carry on the tradition of September in 2005. Zeppelin gets the star treatment all month long.
Oh.
September 2nd through the 4th, the Get the Let Out album shuffle weekend.
All right, album shuffle weekend. Oh, no, this has to stink.
Basically, Zepp's best albums are highlighted with twofers and song blocks all weekend long. By the way, when we say Zepp's best albums, that would be all of them.
Oh, of course. They didn't put out one bad one.
Oh, boy. September 9th through 11th, the live Zepp Block Party weekend. A block of live Zeppelin once an hour all weekend long.
Uh-huh.
The song remains the same. The BBC sessions, How the West Was Won, live DVD, and plenty of live Zeppelin recordings of indeterminate origin will make this one of the coolest weekends we've ever aired.
Yeah.
September 16th through the 18th, the Zeppelin Z to A weekend.
See, you could do the A to Z any other time, but when it's September,
I know.
You start with Z. Oh, God, it's the hokiest, corniest shit.
But they're playing it straight, these guys.
Of course they are.
The greatest tunes from Zeppelin and Zeppelin members, all in reverse alphabetical order. This is not a perfect Z to A. We had to get creative with a few song titles as we're missing some letters.
Wow. Add in a little creativity there. That's good.
Creativity in radio? Stop it. September 23rd to the 25th, as part of September, Jimmy's Greatest Riffs Weekend.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Probably throwing something from The Firm.
Yeah.
That horrendous band he
had. Jimmy Page's best Zeppelin guitar riffs once an hour all weekend long. From Zeppelin 1 to Coda and beyond, these are the nails that were used to build the home of rock and roll.
Wow, man. When he wrote that, did he go, dude, look at this. The nails that were used to build the home of rock and roll.
And then finally, September 30th through October 2nd. Hey, wait a minute. That's not September.
It crosses over into Rocktober.
That gets a little confusing, doesn't it? Wow. The Lost Classic Weekend. The largest library of depth cuts on rock radio anywhere. We start breaking them out at 4 p.m. Friday afternoon.
Dude, you know what's funny about Zeppelin music? Even like Jimmy Page and Robert Plant are sick of their songs. They've done them so many times. They always try to do them in a different style. Like, what if we were from India?
Yeah.
And they start playing them on what is that fucking thing that awful guitar?
A lute. They're using an old lute. They're using old Renaissance fair musicians and.
If the sun refused to shine.
One of those Australian.
A didgeridoo. Yeah, a didgeridoo. There you go.
And she's buying the stairway to heaven.
That's the ocean.
Let's do it on a little slidey flute, eh?
Let's see. I'm trying to find some other ones here. What's this? Todd in Kansas City. What's up, Todd?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man.
I go to Houston a lot, and they have a station down here. They have tube stay, where some guy talks through a tube on the radio.
What?
Oh, we got to get audio.
Tuesday? Stop it. There's no such thing as Tuesday.
Yeah, they do. They have Tuesday on Tuesday.
Do they play the tubes?
No, I don't know. I don't listen to the station no more since I got my XM.
Hey, we got to get some audio of this.
I want to hear Tuesday.
Tubes is like the music bed.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy talking through the tube, but then you got to play talk to you later in the background. Or,
She's a beauty.
She's a beauty.
That's probably the theme song of Tubes Day.
And the other song, talk to you later.
Talk to you later, sure.
or she's a beauty.
All right.
See, like there's one if you heard 4 for Thursday.
Yeah.
The tubes, you're like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
They barely have one.
Yeah.
All right, Tuesday. We got to get some of the production of these special days from these rock radio stations, you know? I think it'd be a lot of fun to listen to. Let's say hi to Joe. Joe, what's up?
Hi. On NEW, your old station, they used to have two that killed me. Breakfast in Bed with the Grateful Dead.
Right.
And they used to wake you up with Bruce Juice.
Oh, I remember Bruce Juice.
Bruce Juice. Oh.
Yeah. Good morning. Here's your Bruce Juice. Bruce Juice. Yeah. Jungle Wang.
Disgusting.
On the home of rock and roll.
And Anthony, Scott Muni used to start his show with the Beatles song every shift at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we remember that.
But punch it out, guys.
All right, welcome to Tuesday.
Hey, happy Tuesday, Opie.
Thank you, Anthony.
We're going to do the whole show talking through tubes.
And here's our theme song on Tuesday.
It's the Tubes.
On your Kansas City home of rock and roll.
You know, this was the nails that built the home of rock and roll.
The home of Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, everybody. Tuesday, get it? Step right up and don't be shy. Woo! Can someone stab me in the eye? I'm talking through a tube. I'm a big fucking ass. That's right, everybody, because it's Tuesday.
You get a cool sound for this thing, though.
That is pretty cool. We might have to do Tuesday every day.
See, stupid me, I thought it was like a tuba he was trying to talk through.
Yeah, everybody, because it's Tuesday.
I thought someone literally sat there talking to like an inner tube. Now I see where the comedy is. You talk through it.
You talk to the tube and it sounds kind of funny. On Tuesday, everybody.
That's right, Anthony.
Our special guest today phoning in is Fee Waybill, the singer of the Tubes. Remember Fee Waybill? That was his name, if anyone wants to know.
Even talking through a tube, you know too much, Anthony.
Thank you. I'm Professor Tubethany today.
It makes you mispronounce stuff, actually, because you can't get your mouth moving.
I've traded in my test tubes for a cardboard tube on this Tuesday.
Do you think the
I got a tube in my mouth. That's because it's Tuesday.
You think the jocks have their special tubes that no one's allowed to touch?
You're using my tube today. Who's been touching my tube? Get the interns in here. They've been fucking with my tube.
Tuesday, there is no way this is happening.
You guys are doing this way too well. I really feel
We
like...
love Tuesday.
That's right, Tuesday.
You think they designed their tubes and everything and have nice, their names on them?
Look, I've got my name written all over mine. And remember to head down there in Kansas City to Bill's Steakhouse where you can get a free tube steak on us. We're giving away tube steaks on this Tuesday.
And you think there's one jock on the station that's a little out of control, so his is a toilet paper tube?
Look, I'm taking out a toilet paper tube on Tuesday. Toilet Tube Tuesday.
Oh, you can't make this shit up. It's
I really
happening
hope
all
this
over
bit's gonna
America.
end so I don't have to listen to the rest of this fucking song.
What?
This is a great song. Come on, come on, everybody, sing along with the Tubes.
Do you think people have to call up from home? They have to use tubes, too? It's all about the tubes?
Hi, guys, I love Tubes Day. Wait, does that sound like a tube through a phone?
Now go the other way.
Let me see. Like this?
Like this.
And then...
And then with a tube, but I'm making a wacky butt.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, like the horn through the tube. Let me see. That doesn't really work, does it? I don't know. I'll check that too. That's right. Yeah, I've been listening to your show. Yeah, my name's Charlie Rocket. I'm going to go out to the field now.
Yeah, I guess we can get into some real radio. If you remember any other dumb things they do at other radio stations, please give us a call.
What do you want to get into, Opie? I'm not stopping. I love Tubes Day.
Tubes Day. If that's real, I swear it can't be. There's no way jocks will sit around talking through a tube. Who thought that up? He's a genius. I love Tubes Day.
Fucking hang yourself with it. Big rubber hose hanging from...
Oh, do you think that you use that to get a raise? You go into the GM's office like, I need this raise. Don't forget, I'm the one that invented Tubes Day.
I'm the man behind Tubes Day. The only tube he should have in his mouth is cold steel with the words Mossberg embossed on the side and his toe on the trigger.
That's like watching a comedian just trying to come up with some horrendous fucking catchphrase that they can then just put on like
T-shirts.
Yeah, something that'll go good on a mug, a T-shirt.
I gotta get one of those
at the top.
Get her done phrases.
Yeah, I need one.
What could I do? Hurry up and finish it. Nah, that's too long.
Oh. What's the matter, Opie? You got a cough? Wow. That's a problem with your bronchial tube. Everything's tube-related here.
That's going to make me laugh. Definitely all day. Robert, Jersey. What's up, Robert?
Hey, guys. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Hey.
Good, man. I tell you, when I woke up this morning, I swear to God, I was straight. But now, sucking dick is starting to look pretty fucking good to me.
You dick!
All right, let's say hi to Dave in Ohio. Dave.
Hey, how's it going, boys?
Hey,
Happy
what's up?
birthday, Bill. Hey, there was this one awful station I used to listen to. They had this promotion, and they did it all month. It was absolutely horrible. They played live music all month. They called it July. Yeah.
Well, we did the Beatles.
Yeah.
Rock Party Weekend.
Rock Party Weekend.
That's a big one.
Pat from Monaco's bringing up British biscuits.
British biscuits, that's right.
Yeah.
Justin, what's up?
Me?
Yeah, Justin.
That's Dustin, but who gives a fuck?
Sorry, Dustin.
Oh, I don't care. We've got three faggots on the air down here. It's awful, awful, awful. And they do Torture Tuesday, where they go out and do these zany little stunts.
Oh, with like their whipping boy.
Oh, yeah, they send their little pansy out on the side of the road, to do just God dance on the side of the road and just do these wacky zany stunts that no one else comes up with.
Where he might be in a little trouble by doing it, right?
You never know.
Oh yeah, be careful now. You're on the edge.
Come summertime, it's time for Independence Day, where he goes out wearing a diaper. And, I mean, if you can't have fun watching that, you're just not fucking trying.
Independence Day?
Independence Day.
Like almost Independence Day?
Almost, but not
I don't
quite.
get it.
That would be really tough to say on the air. Hey, it's Independence
Pants.
Independence Pants Day.
Independence Pants Day.
It's ridiculous.
Do you have your diapers on today? Well, Charlie's dead.
They have 20 After Laughter.
Huh?
Where at 9:20 every morning they play a clip from a comedian off of one of his CDs.
Well, that's just lazy radio. 5 o'clock funnies is
5 o'clock funnies
is a big one.
20 After Laughter. Don't forget, 20 After Laughter.
Oh, and they'll promote it all day. It'll be sponsored all day. All day. After another block of Zeppelin, we're going to do, what is it called?
20 After Laughter.
20 After Laughter?
Oh. Let me see if it's better this way.
20 After Laughter.
Yeah. So much better through a tube. Everything is.